Okay, fellow YouTubers, I'm going to let you all in on a little bit of a secret that I've just actually discovered myself. I've been looking into these objects rotating the suns and all the similar pics, but what I thought I'd do, I thought I'd go to Soho telescope and actually look at some videos. And I noticed in this video there were all the different things going around and the sun, but then I actually noticed them that they are actually passing across the sun as well. The objects you are currently seeing, I believe to be orbs, very large orbs, moving around in and out of our sun's coronosphere and into the magnetic fields of the sun. I've seen spacecraft and I've seen orbs, and it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, just sit here and just watch this over and over and over again and it'll spin you out. But take note. I'll play this in full screen. If you don't have it in full screen, please go to full screen right now, because you will see exactly what I'm seeing. You will see these orbs moving across the surface of the sun. And yes, they're orbs, or they're small planets in their own little orbits. I don't know what they are, but look at them. These things are actually moving in front of the sun. They're moving behind the sun. They're seeing long streaks of something, which I believe are sundogs. But these are absolutely amazing. And I mean, like, I'm flabbergasted, guys, at this one. These cannot be explained as stars or little meteorites or whatever. These things are actually moving in and out of the sun. Some are coming out of the sun, some are going into the sun. I can tell you now, like, I've been researching the sun for some time, guys, and this one really excites me, because I'm actually seeing orbs, and I'm not talking just one or two little orbs. As you're looking at this video, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. But watch the center of the thing. I think these black pixelations on the screen aren't actually pixelations. I have a feeling NASA is covering things over because they're too identifiable. Because they're not there all the time. Like they're letting the little orbs slide by, because I think they must be under the impression that people aren't going to see what I'm seeing here and what you're now looking at. Is that these orbs aren't just moving and passing the sun. These are actually in the coronosphere. They're moving across the face of the sun that we can see. And if you carefully watch the sun itself, and watch this in full screen, I'm sorry about the pixelation that is there. That is the same quality that I received this direct from NASA. Okay, this is direct from the Soho telescope, and these are the best quality that they actually put out. But I'm absolutely amazed at this, guys. So these are NASA's really going to have to start explaining themselves, because there's more going on out in our universe that we've never ever been told. That was a ship that just appeared up in the right hand corner. Have a look at that. Watch them. You'll see them. They're ships. But the orbs are what amaze me. Like, we see these orbs around our planet all the time. I just saw a saucer-shaped craft, like the cigar-shaped one. These aren't stars in the background, folks. You've got to remember, this is photographs of our sun. So basically the only thing we're going to be seeing is our sun. But if they're explaining them away from as stars, right, which is most probably what NASA's going to try and do after this one, because they will try and discredit this thing. You saw one then just moving at super high speed. But watch the face of the sun. You'll see them appear on the face of the sun. So they can't be stars. So these are actual objects. And these aren't just one or two little objects that people say they've been seeing. These are actually all over it. There's hundreds of them. And it is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure the pixelations, I'm absolutely sure these black pixelations you're seeing there is NASA covering something up that is too identifiable. So I can tell you now, if NASA's trying to say there's no life out there, just look at this. These have got to be intelligently controlled. Now, these are taken over like minutes. Like this is 11:36, 11:48. There's only like 15 minutes between each shot. Or say 12 minutes before. Yeah, there's exactly 12 minutes between each shot. So every 12 minutes this camera takes a photo. So basically what we are seeing is what is actually out there. And so every 12 minutes they're in a different position. So they're moving too fast to be planets. They're moving too fast, and there would not be that many meteorites. If there were that many meteorites out in space, we would be absolutely pummeled ourselves. So these are intelligently controlled vehicles. Because they are constantly in motion. They are appearing in the chronosphere. They are appearing on the face that we're seeing in different positions, and yes, they are appearing on the face of it. They are appearing around it. Now you have to remember that our sun is very bright. It's not going to allow stars in the background to appear in the background, right? And it's not going to show those same stars in front of the thing, unless there's more planets out there than they tell us that are in total rotation of the sun. There could be. You've got to remember, our sun is extremely large, so they could be multiple mini planets rotating our sun. We don't know, but personally, I think they're large craft, extremely large craft. They're utilising the sun. I tell you now, I reckon they're utilising the sun's chronosphere, sucking up fuel, because space is vast, and like to most people, this would be a fueling station. I'm absolutely, flabbergasted, guys. It's sort of, you can most probably notice the change in my voice in this one, because this is the voice of excitement again, that I'm seeing things here that, how are they going to explain this one? They're going to have to, because I'm finding this, I'm going to put out a few of these ones, guys, because this is not the only one that I've found it in. Do you know what? All I have done is I've used Windows Movie Maker 2.6, and I've used the slow down video effect. I haven't used anything else. I have not enlarged it. I have not cropped it. Right? I'm going to. What I've done is I've saved a version of this, and I'm going to actually crop some of these images and have a good look at them, and I'll compile them into another video. And utilising this same video, you'll see the timeline at the bottom, and I'll take it to the zooms on it. To show people what's actually here. But this is absolutely exciting, folks, and I mean absolutely exciting, because basically we are seeing something that has really been covered up. The fact that there is something definitely out there, and they're moving, and these orbs aren't just circling the Earth, they're circling our sun. They are utilising it, they are either studying it, and we're not talking one or two little craft people. We're talking hundreds and maybe even thousands of these orbs. This is where they could be getting their fuel. They could be craft that could actually enter and re-enter deep within the sun. We don't know what the aspects of life is. There's shrimp that live at volcanic temperature. So if shrimp can live at volcanic temperature, there's got to be craft that could definitely go around and move into our sun, like they predicted in Star Trek, like they go into the sun's atmosphere all the time in Star Trek. This is what that could be based on. NASA's most probably known about this for many, 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 many years, since the Soho has been up there. And this might be the right reason why these videos are so fast, because they don't want you to see this, because whenever you get these videos, they just fly by in a second. Grab one of the videos off Soho camera, put it into Movie Maker, and slow it down, and you're going to start seeing the same things